Anime Sword Art Online has brought us one of the most beloved romances in anime history. Yes, Asuna and Kirito certainly form quite the power couple, but their most impressive power is getting my dick rock hard. Normally I've got some fertility issues, but with the chemistry these characters have, things in SAO can get steamy enough to save me my Viagra for the day. Which is a good thing, because these pills ain't cheap. Let's take a look at the top 5 hottest scenes in Sword Art Online. Number 5. Well, Asuna's definitely a total babe. You can't discount all the other women Kirito has in his purview. You pervs, you know what you want. You want a lolly with some tentacles. And thankfully, SAO is all too happy to oblige. While the vines creeping up her young, supple thighs are definitely enticing, the real money shot comes after she's escaped. The true sexual payoff in this scene comes from her look of shame and embarrassment. This incident has degraded, mortified, and debased this young girl in front of her crush, which is hot. Number 4. SAO never does things halfway though, and in its second season we get a reprise of this scene to bring things full circle. After saying she isn't the person she used to be, Silica's expression of some newfound strength gets, turned on its head, and instead she turns out to be even more helpless than she was last time. Thankfully we can count on SAO to forego any development or shows of strength from its females, and instead regress them to even more vulnerable states. Hot! Number 3. Helpless side girl lollies are one thing, but how about a helpless waifu? In this scene, the helplessness is cranked up to 11. While discussing his plans to forcibly marry Asuna against her will, this dude starts huffing her hair and lovingly running his finger over her lips, which the animators chose to draw in sexy detail for this scene in order to emphasize to the audience that this scene is hot. Yes, SAO is literally expressing to us through its cinematography that this adult man fondling her comatose body as he hashes his plan to marry her against her will in front of her boyfriend is something to be perceived as sexy. Get cucked, Kirito. Sexy. Number 2. Sexual Assault is pretty good, and on that front SAO certainly delivers. But Sword Art Online is of the opinion that the only way to make it hotter is to go all in and include some attempted rape. Everything's fine here, guys! SAO delivers the goods, with 7 minutes of this dude preparing and then attempting to rape Sinon under threat of death. High stakes, rock hard! Kirito gets to come in at the nick of time and beat the dude up. Hashtag not a cuck. Hot. And comfort the crying girl. Sexy. Number 1. How could SAO get hotter than waifus and rape? Waifu rape. Hot. With bondage. Hot. In front of her boyfriend. Get cucked. Hot. No! Wait! Stop! This is bullshit! I'm dropping the stupid persona, you get the point already. In this series, beloved by hundreds of thousands, held up as an inspiring romantic tale, we proceed to have our heroine stripped of her clothes, groped, licked, and hear this man's plan to record all of this, go into her hospital room, start playing it on the TV, and rape her real comatose body while it plays in the background, backed by an epic fucking chorus! There is absolutely zero respect for Asuna's character, or any semblance of respect for the most basic fundamentals of creating a character for this jerk-off whose name I don't even know because I haven't watched this anime. I'm just going to assume from the quality of the little pieces I've seen over the course of investigating individual scenes for this video that we don't get any particular backstory for this guy explaining his incredibly cartoonish behavior, and that there's not even some ham-fisted history of abuse as a child or something justifying it. All of this instead only being in place so that we hate this character and feel good about Kirito beating him up. Except I don't hate the person this character is, because that person doesn't exist. It's a caricature, a cartoon, something so clearly cynical and so blatantly removed from any meaningful basis in reality, that instead I hate the person who created this character. And seemingly Reki Kawahara does as well, referring to SAO's old rape scenes with a sigh as part of his, quote, dark past, and saying he came up with some of them by thinking about what horny teens in a VR MMO would do. People have wondered at how the hell seemingly every female in the game gets attracted to Kirito, one of tons of male gamers there, but it's probably because he's the only guy in the series who isn't looking to rape them. Well, except for the gay one, they're safe from him, though he's probably into Kirito for that same reason as well. You shouldn't care about these characters because SAO itself doesn't care enough about them to show any hesitation or discretion in choosing to treat them like garbage for the most shallow of purposes. And that's hot! Thankfully, the next arc of SAO has bondage rape with 2 girls at once, so I'll finally be able to get hard again. In the meantime, I'm stuck making SAO clickbait so I can afford my Viagra. Hot! This has been the top 5 hottest scenes in SAO. For more SAO top videos, go check out the new list from my buddy Second Look. Top 10 SAO swords. Yeah, this is what people pay me for. I get paid to do this. God, end it all now.